Very good afternoon all. Today we are going to deal with a simply supported beam. In last problem we have dealt with 2 point loads. Here we are having a point load and a uniformly distributed load. Okay, so let us start with abacus. So here you have to select the standard explicit model. First we have to set the work directory. So I am selecting the experiment 2 as my work directory. Click OK. So initially I have to select create the part model. Okay, so in module part, clicking on part, create part, 2D planar, wire, all the defaults, let it be there. Okay, so now go to the problem. It's total, it's span from the first point load to the uniformly distributed load is 1 meter. The uniformly distributed load for this region it is 2 meter, and this region it is 1 meter. So I am modeling it as a 3 line segments as in the previous problem. Okay, so go to abacus, create lines. I am modeling as a 3 line segments. Click on escape, then click on add dimension. So this is 1 meter, this is again 1 meter, and in between it is 2 meter. So 1 meter, 2 meter and 1 meter. So after completing the dimensioning, click on escape and then after click on done. So our part is ready. Next go to the property module, create the material, name the material as steel 1, add the mechanical property elasticity elastic Young's modulus as 2.1, E11, Poisson's ratio as 0.3. click on OK. Again section is rectangular section. Its a category is beam, then click on continue. The profile, rectangular profile, click on continue. A value and B value, that is the cross section is given as 0.2 by 0.4 square meter. So you have to specify the value of horizontal value and the vertical value of the beam. So the cross section is 0.2 for A and 0.4 for B. Then click OK. The profile is created and click OK. Next you have to assign the cross section to the beam. So select the entire beam, click on done, assign the cross section. Then click assign beam orientation, select the entire beam, click on done, enter. The beam has been assigned with orientation. Now click on assembly module, create part instance, click on parts, select the parts, make it independent, click OK. So assembly module is created. Then go to module step, create load step, static, continue, click OK. Then go to create field output, continue. So now go to the question, what all are the results that you are interested. Please check there. Here it is maximum displacement, stress, strain and reaction force again. So go to stress interested, then strain, total strain components interested, displacement U interested, reaction force is interested. Then click OK. Now go to load, create load. So in the problem you can see that you have got two supports, simply supports, and 1 point concentrated load and 1 uniformly distributed load. So concentrated force is of 40 kilonewton or 40,000 newton. So you have to specify here. It is a concentrated force. So click on concentrated force, click on continue. So where it is to be applied at this point. Then click on done. So what is the value of concentrated force? Which is acting downwards. Okay, it is acting downwards. So the component force 2, it is 40,000, and you have to add a minus in order to show the direction. 40,000 newton. Then click OK. So now 40,000 newton is being described. So you can see that now the 40,000 newton load is defined. So next you have to define the uniformly distributed load. So now click on create load. In that you have got one line load. You can see that this is 120,000 kilonewton per meter. Okay, so it is actually a line load. Then click on line load, click on continue. So you have to select these two sessions. Click on shift for multiple selection, then click the click on done. So what is the value? It is 120,000 newton. Okay, minus 120,000. Click on OK. Okay, so you have defined the uniformly distributed load. Now you have to define the simply supported boundary condition. So for that, click on displacement rotation, click on OK, select these 2 points, click on done. U1 and U2 is defined as 0. UR3 is free to rotate about that particular point. Click on OK. Next go to mesh, define the element type, click on done, select it as beam, B21 A2 noded linear beam element, click on OK. Next seed edges, select the entire beam by size. Mesh method is by size, and 0.1 I am specifying it as the size, element size as 0.1. Then click OK. Next go to mesh part instance, click OK to mesh the part instance. Yes, so the part has been meshed successfully. Now go to job, create job. OK, click on job manager, click on submit. Now the data has been submitted for the analysis. Now you can see that the analysis has been completed. Now go to results, click on results over here. So now you can see that how the stress is distributed along this beam due to this point load and uniformly distributed load. So this is your stress, shear displacement. So it is the strain and reaction force. Now we have to generate the report. So click on report, field output. You have to change it to unique nodal. You have to tick over here strain, then reaction force, magnitude, stress, misses, displacement, magnitude. Now setup, where I need the report file, I have to specify it over here. So it is the experiment 2, which is my working directory. So in that, Abaqus experiment 2. So there. So now click OK, then click OK. So now we can see that the Abaqus experiment 2 report file is there. So now this is the report generated by the Abaqus. In that we can see that the total number of nodes is 41. The number of elements will be 1 less than the total number of nodes. The maximum values of reaction force, magnitude, strain and stress is displayed at this particular line. Maximum at node, this is the value, sorry, this is the total value, this is the maximum value, and this is the minimum value. Okay, all these things has to be marked respectively over here. Hope you understood this experiment well. Thank you.